The lighthouse keepers of the past across New England. The keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cincinnati Bangles and the New England Patriots. Visiting sideline, the Bengals and their head coach. These guys dropped their opener on the road last week, hoping for better fortunes here in week 2. On the opposing sideline, the Patriots head coach. These guys were winners in week 1, and you know they'd love to begin the year with back-to-back victories.
Cam Little to kick off.
Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field, looks ready to get things started. And we're off and running from Gillette. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play action, May. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
For number 88.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down throw for May. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to have this one down at the 28. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
7 more yards. That's another Bengal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They'll run here on 1st down. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Massive hits, the ball's out. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right, at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Number 18.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
May now, 3rd and 2. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-0 lead. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
At their own 39.
So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn and take something away from each and every one of these moments.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Patriots 7. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, it's May. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Got his man. This is McMillan. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down.
All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in.
May's pass.
And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here goes tonight.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Completed to his running back.
7-yard gain.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down, Cincinnati.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's May. By a man, he's in the clear. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
2nd down now, they need 7. May now from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st down, Bengals.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's May to the air. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal.
Here goes tonight. Nitty, what's up?
He'll work against the blitz. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their early lead to 13. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
21. Patriots 7.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Patriots offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11.
First down.
And that's a New England 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Patriots.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's go now.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 21-7 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. This time it's a passing play. Oh, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Complete to number 1. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They're going to try and throw it here. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's now
So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. Once that offense decides to go for it on 4th down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points added to the stat sheet with the INT.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. May looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
4-yard gain on the play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. May. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Complete to number 18.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
To throw, here's May. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Patriots and this running back headed back out for a new series. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what
Yep.
works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 6.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go! Liking 18.
Hand off to the back. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. There's a dive up the middle. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
60 bicep. Ready.
They give it to him up the middle. And he's able to fight this down to the 2.
Number 38,
Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 yards.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game.
Patriots 14. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. Escapes the defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's May. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. He'll air it out on 3rd. Puts his body on the line, and he got it! He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. May. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And a Bengal first down.
Made a throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. To the air yet again, May. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's May again. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Field goal unit coming on. Looks like the Bengals will settle for 3. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Starting at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Patriots back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. to throw here on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready? 19, Tiger, go!
They go play action on first down. Complete out to the right. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and
They'll
9.
come to the line here, second and 9.
60 Bobcat. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. Warrior 70. Ready?
Sticking to the air here. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime.
Come on, this is our last chance. Ready, ready.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Come on, set. Viking 18. Check up.
One final shot before the half. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots narrow the lead entering halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
On is Little for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the studios and the Creative Village here in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we've seen some scoring so far. Both teams getting into the end zone, both teams thinking they could pull out the win in the second half. Who's it going to be? Let's find out. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. So first and 10 now from the 30.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
That's good.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They give it to him again. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Set go. Go.
Setting him on the dive. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
19, 18.
Back to the well again. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
It's a loss of a yard.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Warriors 70, Buffalo 18. Chap 60, Chap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Set up. Check go.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
On is Little for the extra point. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half.
Cam Little to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Number 37.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Another carry for him. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
May on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. The give here on second. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense to the line for second down. Throwing is May. Trying for the deep ball. That one connects. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now lead by 10. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
Bengals 38, Patriots 27.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Patriots returning their offense and this running back to the field. They got the job done their last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here.
On the set.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Dive play straight ahead. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
So the Patriots leaving the offense out there. Look at this. They want 2 more here.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there.
Cam Little to kick off.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Quick throw completed by May. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So we're through 3 here. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Under 10.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Operating from the gun, here's May. Hits him on the in route.
May's pass.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
12 yards on the play.
Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down.
I got him. On me.
May now from the gun. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17.
The New England offense running out now. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Check. Fresno. 19-18. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35.
70 line.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
That's another
A pickup of 17. And the Patriots will have a first down.
27-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Hold it ready.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Guys, what are you doing?
On the set.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Set. Ready? Liking 18. Hut, hut.
Plowing up the middle. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Number 39.
7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
20-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough.
Brings up 3rd
Patriots
and 3.
trail by a field goal. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Looking to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Brings up
Well,
2nd
nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Tight end going in motion here. Back to throw it. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard
Double coverage
line.
deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
On 1st down, they'll run. And some solid blocking there springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
37.
Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Design run here for May. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.